heard so far, we've had a fairly jocular time, and we'll continue doing that in table topics. As you may know, or at least you'll find out in a moment, that table topics gives us the opportunity to practice our impromptu speaking. We would like to see you come up here, talk about whatever I pose to you, and give us a 1 to 2 minute talk about that particular subject. And like all good conversations or talks, they should have a little opening, a body, and a closing. And you'll have just a couple seconds to think about what we're going to ask you to do as you come on up here. So, today I would like you to put on your I'm having fun hat. And today I want you to think about your audience now as a classroom with children. And you can define the age of those children in your talk as you do that. What I'd like you to come up here and do is open up my little box, open up the object, and tell us how these children in your classroom can have fun with this object. And I can't think of anybody to have more fun with this object than perhaps Bridget.
Yes.
That was my subtle use, except for the time doesn't start then, right? Today, kids, we're going to learn about scales and how important scales are to you. So the question is, what do you do with a scale? Well, you measure things or you weigh things. So for example, Don, if you wanted to know how heavy a pen was, you could put it on the scale. And it shows you how heavy a pen is. But what's really interesting, Don, is we can come over here and we can find out that a paper isn't as heavy as a pen if it stays on the scale. But what can you do at home that's fun with a scale is the real question. Don't tell your parents. But you can make Play-Doh, and what you can do is you can take different elements, which is a good word to learn at 4 and 5 years old, elements. You can take different elements and weigh how much they are and put them together. So you can have fun by weighing flour, weighing other things, I can't think what else makes Play-Doh, and you can make Play-Doh. And then when your parents aren't looking, you can have fun and squeeze it all together and make different shapes, toss it around the room, get in trouble when it gets caught on the wall or the ceiling. And from there, you can have lots of fun with the scale. So, I encourage you all to have a jugular time, which is another good word, but you'll learn that when you're in your 30s and Toastmasters.